and welcome to this week's episode of... First question for the community episode is, who are you? I have never heard of this podcast and I don't know where to find it. Can anyone help? And that is from Blufferfish089. So, my name is Kai.
And my name is Fraser.
And this week is the community episode, which means we've asked you for some amazing questions on Twitter, and no one has provided amazing questions.
Other than you.
Yeah, if your question's in this, it's amazing. If it's not, then get better question.
God, that is so mean.
I'm joking. We only have like a limited amount of time.
Mean. Exactly.
We have a limited amount of time, so we can only pick like a certain amount, you know?
We list down like every single question, and it is just a case of, can we get through the list in time? Most of the time the answer is no.
Yeah, because usually I have like 10 left.
Exactly.
Oh, but how are you today? You alright, buddy?
My neck is hurting.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Coda.
Oh.
Can you not hear him licking my arm?
My neck is hurting.
Can you hear him licking me?
Not really, no.
No, because he gave up after I said that.
Okay, fair enough.
He's on my lap.
Special guest, he's going to talk to us about geometry.
Yeah. Coda, what's your favourite geometry?
Oh.
He yawned, so I don't think he likes geometry.
Doesn't like geometry at all.
It was like me in Spanish. Anyway.
Okay.
Well, I've read my first question. It's down to you now. You have to lead from here. I'm going back to bed.
So, okay, bye. This next question is from Yikes80_ on Twitter, and this was deleted. This actually was a question that was tweeted at us, and then it was like, as soon as the tweet went out, this was tweeted at us, then I put out the list of tweets, the list of questions that we previously answered, and then this one was deleted, but I was like, hold on a minute, this was actually a good question, because it's not to do with, like, what would your name be? It's, if you guys had to change your online usernames, what would you change them to? And I thought this was a good question. Well, I mean, I've had a few usernames online. I used to be known as Funky Monkey on Xbox. Then I was known as a Broken Taco on Xbox, and I'm pretty sure I had other names as well.
Who were you on Club Penguin? PC.
I was PC Peg on Club Penguin.
That's it. PC Peg.
PC Peg. That was my Club Penguin name. One of my first YouTube channels, I think, was also Funky Monkey or something like that. But honestly, good luck finding that. At 10k, I'll do a history of all my channels, okay? And I'll show you everything. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. But yeah, I've been under various different names. But my current one is IvexusHD. And it's weird, like, it's good timing for this question, really. Because I put out in a tweet the other day a little poll of, like, what do people think of my name? Do you consider it to be dated? Do you consider it to be a modern name? Do you consider it to be friendly looking or ugly looking? Not ugly looking, unfriendly looking. Do you consider it to be memorable, not memorable, personal or not personable, whatever. Catchy or not catchy? And, like, people came back with generally what I was expecting. It's unique. But it's not really that modern anymore. It's not really that presentable. The first impression of it is... do you know what? What's your first impression of IvexusHD? If you didn't know me...
See, it's a hard question for me to answer because I've known you for 5 years with that name.
Alright, let's go with something which could equally be considered. Let's go with iToxics HD.
I don't like the S.
What?
iToxic.
Alright, actually, let's go with iNexus. iNexus HD. That's the next closest thing.
See, I don't know. I like the whole I something from like iCarly and whatever else.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I think it's a decent name.
But it's not unique, is it?
Within reason it is.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess it's like saying, anyway. What's a common name? John. Yeah? It's like saying John's not unique because his name's John, but he could be the most unique person in the world, you know?
I guess what I'm looking for, really, is it's not fresh.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a name that's been worn in now, and it was a name that I thought of.
You want something that's going to be more you than...
Yeah.
Vexus, which you don't really even go by anymore.
Yeah, I just say you could call me Fraser. Everyone calls me Fraser, and then when people say "Hey Vexus," I'm just like, "Oh, that's a bit weird."
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not really. I don't know. Anyway, so that was just a general poll. And yeah, I thought it was just good timing, really. So if I had to change my online username, I'd probably change it to something more personal.
Yeah, I know what you'd change it to.
And yeah, and I don't know exactly what it would be, but I think it'd be like
big brain stuff.
I don't know, probably my name, probably like Fraser, and then something in real life. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Fraser, you ready? Fraser.
Yep.
House Market 32.
Yes, exactly.
Fraser House Market 32.
Fraser US Embassy.
US Embassy, yes. How about Fraser Tuesday?
Oh, what about Wednesday? No, it's podcast day, isn't it? We can't have Wednesday.
Yeah, we got, Friday you stream, Thursday something happens, Saturday's the weekend, Sunday's the weekend, Monday no one likes, so it's Tuesday. Fraser Tuesday.
Sure, sounds good to me.
There you go.
What about you? Because you've also been known as various other names online.
See, I've always had my name involved, Like, I've always
You
had...
have?
Casey Kai for Minecraft, Kai Cooper for Club Penguin and other games. And my YouTube channel, I've now gone with my real name, which I think is a great thing because I like using my name.
You used to have Kai Y at one point.
Ah, what a name that is! I need to do a video on that soon.
Do people not know that?
Some people do. It's hard to find. If you put that into YouTube, you don't find it still.
Yeah.
So it's quite hard to find. But
do people know any of your other names? Because I know you did like a channel video.
Right, let me... yeah, I can tell you what this is. You ready?
Yeah.
Someone added it to my Wikitubia thing, because I looked on there the other day.
Those are the ones that everyone knows.
Yeah, I got Kai Product.
God, even I didn't know that one.
It's me playing guitar and a couple of other things. It's the stupid strawberry videos on there.
Yeah.
Red Animations, which has no animations on it.
Okay.
Club Penguins Broadcasting. The Miners Crafting. Amazing. I'm sure there's others that I don't know about myself, to be honest. But if I was to go with a name, I thought about this a long time ago. Before I branched off into this channel, I was thinking, do I want to go into my own name, or do I want a quote-unquote stage name? And I really like Lilo and Stitch, and I was thinking, yeah, my name's going to be Lilo. No, it's not going to be Lilo. I was thinking of like having my online name as like Stitched, with an ED on the end, for a while. And it was quite unique, like no Minecraft names had it, no YouTube names had it. So I was like, that actually sounds really good. I might go with that. Did not go with it. So that would have been my name, but otherwise I'm really happy with the name I've got now because it is just my real name.
Well, I mean, if you didn't like it, you'd be a bit fucked because you're stuck with it legally for life.
Well, no, I could go and change it.
Unless you change it, but yeah.
It wouldn't cost loads. I think it cost like £100. My brother had his name changed.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. So...
Anyway. So what would you change yours to then? If you had to?
I don't know. Left boob 4.
Left boob 4 coming to a YouTube platform near you.
Can you imagine if I got to 100,000 subscribers and they sent a plaque for Left Boob 4?
Oh, I think you should do that now.
Now I need to make a channel called Right Boob 5.
Go for it. I think you should do this. I think what you should do is when you get the silver play button, I think you should buy 2 plaques, one for Left Boob 4, one for Right Boob 5, and hang them up on the wall, but intentionally the wrong way round. So right boob's on the left and left boob's on the right. Yeah,
I think I'd do that. To be fair, I am getting close to 100,000 now, so I could just buy a plaque as it is, when I get to
Do you want to buy me one?
Could do.
Cheers.
Could do.
I'll buy you one when I get back.
You can pay for it though.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just write in the contract so that if I ever get to 100k, you buy one for me.
Well, I wouldn't need to buy one though by that point.
Yeah, but it will start your collection. You can start rivaling
I don't want to
Jack.
start a collection. I don't want to have a massive wall of those.
Can you imagine that though? Can you imagine the YouTube plaques being like floor tiles? That'd be
that'd
cool.
Be pretty cool.
I mean, I thought of this genuinely, like as not as a thing that I'd ever do, but as a serious consideration. What if instead of having like marble floor tiles, you just have YouTube plaques, and obviously like the indentation bit that's filled in with like liquid silicone or something, so it hardens over and it's all one flat platform. What if you had like YouTube play buttons as floor tiles?
That could be really pretty cool. To be fair,
I reckon that would look amazing.
You know what you've done now though. You've given everyone that's listening to this point exactly now, and you're gonna see Jack's Twitter flooded with this sort of stuff and his Reddit and whatnot, because he's gonna go and do it, isn't he?
Guys, save this clip from the podcast and go tweet Jax asking if he wants to make a YouTube play button floor tiled room.
It's gonna be expensive. Actually, it probably wouldn't be. I think it'd be
just
cheaper
gave you
to do
$1,000 and you got
like,
a 7-foot statue of yourself. I'm pretty sure it could line his floor with plaques. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends and Honey and Tesla and the BBC, because this is how much it's going to cost.
No. BBC won't sponsor him. Do you want to know why?
Oh, sorry, ITV.
Yeah, ITV might. BBC, full on rejected one of his copyright things once.
Really?
Yeah, because he used a small clip from Doctor Who because it had... because someone sent it to him on his Reddit thing.
Uh-huh.
And they overlaid it with his face and whatnot. But the BBC were like, no.
Oh dear, well, stop the BBC then.
Yeah. Boycott the BBC, am I right? Get it trending on hashtag.
Oh god.
Get it trending on hashtag, get it trending on Twitter.
Well, you could do that as well.
Yeah.
Get it trending on Twitter, and then the new platform that we're going to make, hashtag.
Oh, that'd be a cool platform, to be fair.
That actually would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the only downside is you can only tweet hashtags. So you have to tweet like hashtag I, hashtag hate, hashtag this, hashtag platform.
To be fair though, hashtag.sale is available.
Really? God, hashtag sale.
$250 a month, a year even.
We just make like wall banners of every English word in hashtags, and it's a limited edition one-time print. So you are the sole owner of that hashtag wall banner.
There you go.
Alright, I'm going to shut now. Yikes 80, thanks so much for the question. That's what we change our names to.
Next question is from Chloe C_Jasucks@life. What's the first thing you generally notice about someone? Do you notice their hair first or their eye colour, etc.?
Kai, it's the hair, isn't it?
If you're looking at me, yeah, probably the hair.
Yeah.
And my clothing, it's very dark most of the time. It's the first thing I notice about someone. If they are paying attention to what they're doing. No.
What?
What?
What? So you walk into Tesco and you go,
it depends, doesn't
that
it?
person's working hard. Ah, nice
It really
face.
depends, though. Like the other day when I was walking Coda, there was these two ladies and they were dancing. So the first thing I noticed about them was they were dancing.
Are they paying attention to their dancing, or are they just carelessly dancing?
They almost walked into the road. So you tell me.
Well, that says a lot about them, to be honest.
Yeah. So it depends what it is, really. I mean, if they're dancing, then great. If they have bright hair, then it'll be their hair. If they have a cool look, then it'll be how they look.
So the thing that you look for is, does anything stand out?
I think that's the thing, yeah. I'll probably see, does anything particular stand out about them?
What is the biggest statement that they can give, basically?
Yeah, like...
If they're dancing, like clearly they're doing it, they're making big movements, so that's a statement. If they've got like really funky hair colours, let's just say they have like 5 colours in it, that's a statement. You're looking for something big and different, maybe.
Yeah. And if they have, say maybe they got like an instrument on their back in a case, then they are a musician, stuff like that.
And instantly you're in love.
Well, I don't love everyone that has a musical instrument. By the way, Kiki's on the microphone right now, so I'm very sorry if you hear
I thought you were about to say Kiki's on the ukulele. I don't know why.
Kiki is on the ukulele, to be fair. Can you hear it?
Well done, Kiki.
Well done, Kiki.
Wow, and
Boop, boop, doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I think that's what stands out for me more, on most people, you know.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, it's probably the face.
The face.
Just the face. Nothing specific. Like, obviously, the face is the first thing you see personally about someone. It's the first thing. No, don't. He's just turned on his face cam and he's like smiling. And he's also like, oh my god, now he's really opened his eyes. Now he looks angry.
Now my camera's off, so.
But now his camera's off. He's fucking broke his camera. Anyway, so yeah, it's the face, because that's the first thing you see that personally identifies someone.
If
so,
it's a friend, it's definitely the face for me, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. For me, it's just the face. And then if there's anything after, like, I don't know. I don't really draw myself directly to something. Like, sure, like, if you got a cool nose, you got a cool nose. If you got cool eye colours, or like your eyes are bright, or even dark, but you know, they stand out, then yeah, it'd be that. But it's just generally the face. Immediately, it's the face, because that's what personally identifies you.
At the moment, the one thing that stands out, and the one thing I notice about someone, is their profile picture, because we don't go out and see anybody.
That's very sad, but very true.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, you know, at this current moment in time, there are things where we can't really do much, you know?
No, that's it.
So right now, it's whatever their profile picture is.
The only people I see is my family. And I very recently seen my nan for the first time in ages. So, like, that's it. There's no one else, other than my neighbours and the odd delivery guy and postman.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no one else. So, it is sad.
It's very sad, and I don't think we're going to see anybody forever. I'm joking.
Thanks, CJ. We're not going to see anyone forever now.
Your fault, Chloe! So, Harold, should I say?
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I understand that now. At first I was like, what on earth? But now I know.
I don't understand it.
Just whatever. DL Punzel Dakota sent in, what is your most useless skill, or do you have any hidden talents? Well, I don't know if this is hidden, because it's not really an unknown one, but it's not really something I talk about. One of my talents is I can play the piano. I say piano, electric keyboard, and I did that up to grade 8.
Well, you can play piano then, can't you?
Technically, I'm just not strong with my left hand. I can do chords and stuff, but I can't independently play, which I guess is the main part of a piano. But I can do like chords and stuff and basic scale chords to make it seem like I'm playing with my left hand, but nothing mad. I haven't played it in years though, so I might be shit now.
Nah, you played. Oh wait, no, that was 2 years ago. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. It's been ages. Oh, do you remember when we did that stream?
Yeah, and it got copyrighted.
Where we were playing the Christmas songs
No, we played Phantom of the Opera.
Oh yeah, and we also did Christmas songs.
Oh, okay. I don't remember the Christmas song part.
It was the training mode, and you had a bunch of pre-installed songs, and we were just pressing the lights that lit up. Right. And it only registered like one half of the keyboard at a time. So I did like Jingle Bells, and I was playing, and you were trying to play left side, and it wasn't registering you at all. And then we did another song, you were playing the left side, and it wasn't registering me on the right side.
Yeah, that sounds.
Do you remember that?
Right. Kind of, but not really.
It was ages ago. I'm pretty sure it was like 2018 or something, but yeah.
Oh, what good times we used to have.
What useless skills? I don't know. What useless skills do I have? I'm good at being caught in car crashes, apparently. I've had 2 now.
Oh, I'm good at my car's battery dying.
Perfect. What skill?
Yeah, it's great. Useless skills, I mean, I don't know. It's a hard question.
It is useless a hard skill. Question. What about hidden talents?
I can click my tongue really loud.
What?
You know when people go like...
Yeah.
You do that with your tongue. I can make it really loud.
Go on. Oh, I know how you do that.
You got like hit on your teeth.
I'm going to give it a go. So, that's normal.
Yeah, you got to hit it like just into your teeth, like right at the top.
Properly slapping it down. Yeah.
Makes the microphone peak every time, so very sorry.
It really
for how
does.
That sounds.
Maybe this is how we should sync our audio in the future, because we always just clap.
1, 2, 3.
See, perfect.
Wait for it to be completely out of sync though when it actually gets to that point.
That'd be funny. It's going to be out of sync. What I do anyway when it comes to syncing audio is I clap and Kai syncs with me, like claps at the same time as me. Then Kai claps and I clap back to him, and we're never fully in sync. It's not possible to be fully in sync. So what I do is average it out, so the claps are like the same sort of distance either side. If that makes sense. So it's never going to be a direct sync. So you'll probably see the averaging based off of that. I might be slightly after Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I've got. Do I have a hidden talent? I don't know. Don't think so.
See, I don't really understand the word hidden talent, because if it's hidden, you don't know about it.
I guess it could be anything. Like, are you flexible? You're double jointed.
I'm double jointed in my right arm. I can make it.
Put your legs behind your head. Like, that's something.
Did you hear that? That was my arm.
God, yeah, that sounded deep.
I'm double jointed in my arm.
Well, there you go. Useless skill, hidden talent.
I can make it crack on command.
Great.
Do you want to hear it again?
Sure.
It's good, isn't it?
I can make my toe click on command.
Useless skill.
My right big toe, that can click, but I don't know. I guess I can click with... No, I can't click with all my fingers. No, I don't fucking know.
Oh, I can tell you something I'm good at. You ready? I bought some shirts the other day, and I was on the back order, and I paid it on my credit card, and it just disappeared from my statement. So I was like, okay, it's probably not going to come out until they get dispatched, because that's usually what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still hasn't come out on my account, and I've got the shirts now.
So you've just got something for free then?
Pretty much.
Fair enough. That's not too bad.
And
but
that was the easiest £40 I've ever saved.
That's not a useless skill. That's for sure. That is a hidden talent.
That's great, isn't it?
I like it.
I guess I'm quite lucky at in arcades and whatnot.
Yes, Kai's 1000s from gambling.
Yeah. Even like those grabbers and whatnot with like fluffy toys. I'm really good at those as well.
See, I was never good at those, to the point where I would only play on the guaranteed win ones if they had good toys in it. Oh, that reminds me. Sub-story, which obviously I'm going to be quick with. I remember when I went to Bowlplex, and they had one of those instant win grabbing machines in there. Like, it was not instant win, but guaranteed win. You can replay. No, somebody else didn't realise it was a play until you win sort of thing. So they put in £1 hoping to win. They didn't win, and then they walked off. And I walked over expecting it to not work, realised it was still working, got myself a free toy. They'd long gone at that point, so I couldn't turn around and go, actually, this was your go. They had literally walked out the door, and I walked over like 2 minutes later.
That's great.
That's my useless skill.
Just stealing people's money without them knowing.
Shh, yes.
They know now, they're listening.
No.
You know those ones where it's got like a little suction cup and it's like a grabber and we have to suction the middle of it up, and it's like you have to get it exactly in the right point for it to suction.
Oh my god, I hate those.
You have to push stuff through the hole and whatnot as well, and it has to be exact. I've won on those countless times as well.
Really?
Yeah, to the point where I picked up 50 quids. Oh, I proper want to. I don't know if they're open again yet, but if they are, we're going.
I doubt they would be yet, because there's coins and shit in it. But I think once this is all over and we can actually freely go around, we got to go to like a good arcade.
Oh yeah,
you missed
100%.
out. You missed out when me, Cam, and Aiden went to the Namco arcade in London. We went to Namco. That was right next to SeaWorld.
SeaWorld?
Yeah, it was right next to SeaWorld.
SeaWorld?
We went to SeaWorld.
SeaWorld?
Or Sea Life, whatever it's called, but still, same thing.
Yeah, it's SeaWorld.
Yeah, the Namco arcade was right next to it, and it's so good. We went bowling there like 3 times. They gave us a free game.
Oh, yeah, it's got a McDonald's next to it as well, hasn't it?
That's it, exactly.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. We
had a free game. We said, oh, can we have another one? And I bought the money up into show, and they're like, yeah, sure. And then they just let us play. So we had a free game of bowling in a Namco arcade in the middle of London.
Lucky.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Anyway, we'll go there or something.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Dakota. That's our hidden talents and skills. We're doing good at this.
Next question here is from Neve, who says, if you could bring one mythical creature into real life, what would it be? Let's answer that one quick. You ready? 1,
Dragons.
2, 3. I don't think you know how 1, 2, 3 works.
No, I lost count after one.
Okay, let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Dragons.
Dragons. Okay, cool.
Okay, what's the most unsettling film you've ever watched?
Oh my god, I have an answer for this one. It's not the most unsettling film ever, but it is one where it's so strange. It's a film called 127 Hours, and it's a survival drama film.
I think it's 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, can you imagine? I saw like more than 10 dogs and I just absolutely shat myself. No, it's a film called 127 Hours. It's a survival film, and it's a guy where he's hiking, and then he gets trapped in a canyon. A boulder falls on his arm, and he's trapped there. No one's coming to save him, and he literally needs to cut his arm off.
Cut his arm off. I think I've seen
to survive.
This.
Yeah, and oh my god, when he was cutting his arm off, I was like, I hate medical.
It's based on a true story, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Pretty certain.
Anyway, yeah. And I hate medical stuff as it is. I can't watch things on TV to do with medical, like even when it's surgery. I think, was it Embarrassing Bodies and stuff? I haven't ever watched it, but they do surgery and stuff on there, I think. I can't watch a show like that. So
damn, I didn't see this. I didn't even know this.
What's that?
I didn't know that you can watch that sort of stuff.
No, I just don't like medical. Like, when it came to my whole surgery and stuff, I'm fine talking about it, but I would not want to see it at all. I wouldn't want to see what they've done. Knowing that it was there, it's horrible as it is, but I just wouldn't want to know what they actually see, whether there's, like, gore or whatever, and without going into any details, actually just seeing the details that a doctor should see and not me. So, yeah, seeing that, obviously, it's not real, based off something real, but what you're seeing isn't real, but that made me squeamish.
That's fair. See, I don't get squeamish over films. Never have.
But it was a great film. It was a great film, though. I just want to put that out there as well. I'd recommend the watch, but just expect him to cut off his arm at one point.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't get unsettled by films. The only thing I've ever got unsettled by was that one scene in 13 Reasons Season 2. And you know exactly what I'm on about.
Oh, God.
That's the only thing that I've been like, ugh. But it's not like put me off anything,
Oh, do you know what? There was also the scene in the 13 Reasons Season 1 in the bath.
The death, yeah.
Yeah, that, oh my god, I was shocked. I was genuinely I've never been so shocked.
I was alright with that one.
But it was that, and it was also seeing the emotional aftermath.
Yeah.
Like the parents running in and all that. I was just like, holy shit, like that really shook me up.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that was pretty unsettling as well. Obviously I could watch that fine, but it's just I knew that she was going to die, obviously, because that's how the film's all based around it. I just didn't know they were going to go into that much detail, and I just didn't know how much they're going to go into the emotional trauma after it. And
leading up to it.
It makes sense why people don't like the series, because it focuses on real and existing issues. And it took them forever to remove that scene. Oh my god. Anyway, third one.
Wait. Unsettling film, yeah? Just a small little story.
Okay.
My mum and my brother were watching a film once, and I think I was like 9. And they were watching it, and I wasn't allowed to watch it because it was like a scary film. I could have watched it if I wanted to, but I didn't want to because I wasn't into scary stuff back then at all. But I like to listen out for like little key points to see if I could go and try and scare people in like scary films, and I could hear like the music starting to get more tense at the time, and I had like a pig mask downstairs, and I knew they were watching something with a pig in it. I think it might have been Saw or something, like one of the Saw films, and there might have been a scene with a pig. I can't remember fully, but I had a pig mask downstairs, so I put it on and charged into the room with this pig mask at like the best timed scene ever, and it was something with a pig like chopping someone's body up or something like that. And I like ran into the room with this pig mask on, went and just freaked them out.
Wow.
Just a small little story, but
that's
quite nice.
Well done.
I thought that was the best timed thing I've ever done in my life up to this point. Can't wait to have a kid one day. Thank you for those 2 questions. There's another one here from Neve if you want to read that, or I'll read it. It's up to you.
Go for it.
Any trends that were popular when you were younger but aren't now? I know one. Actually, I know two. You ready? Tech decks?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Diablos.
I've got one. Go-Go's Crazy Bones.
Go-Go's Crazy Bones. Another one. Football cards. You know, like Pokemon cards, football cards. They were one.
Oh, also Doctor Who trading cards.
Doctor Who trading cards. What else was there? Hot Wheels was quite popular back then, but it's not really.
Beyblades.
Beyblades. Bionicles.
Yeah, they were alright.
Yeah, I never got into them, but I know other people did.
Yeah.
What else
and
was there? A big trend?
Those all those McDonald's toys which put like they were like toothbrush timers, and they put like pop songs at the time in them.
I remember those.
Yeah.
What else was a big trend back then?
Yeah,
I'm sure there was like something like big. It had to be.
It was different when things were offline because it was all local trends. It was more just like what corporations gave you, and that's it.
Yeah. I remember Diablos were like probably the biggest thing when I was younger in my school because we had like a big competition with them as well.
Oh, what was those elastic band things?
Elastic bands?
No, they weren't. Nerds is a sweet. What were they called?
Oh,
these elastic bands which came in shapes. Loom bands.
They were something.
That's it. And then you could like put them together and make them into like bracelets and stuff.
Yeah.
And like cool loom band. Yeah. Oh my god, loom bands. That's it.
They were a big thing.
They were called. Yeah.
I think that was probably about it really from when we were younger.
It's a good list of trends.
I mean, when we were younger, obviously the whole emo scene came in as well, but we weren't really around for that, you know. We were too young really at the time. I say we were too young. We weren't. Like we were kind of in the thick of it, but it wasn't common in our years. I don't think. It's common like in my brother's year, and he's 5 years older than me. Okay, so I think that's about it, really.
A lot more different when you're in primary school.
Yeah, you don't remember much, and like when you're in secondary school, there's not really any big trends. At least for when I was in secondary school, there was not really any.
There was only one trend, but it was a local trend. It wasn't really like something like, you know, it wasn't like Go-Go's or anything. It was more just like a tradition, I guess, or the trend for the school anyway. If it was your birthday, you'd get flowered. You'd have flour poured on top of you.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
I avoided it. I'm pretty sure I avoided each one.
Good.
Actually, no. Did I get flowered once? I can't remember. I feel like I might have got flowered once. Anyway, thanks for the question, Neve.
Thank you, Neve.
Green Day 182, Sadie, what's the most stupidest way you've injured yourself? I've never broke a bone.
I've never broke a bone.
But I have.
I
have stupidly when I was younger. Shut up.
Shut up.
Dickhead. Thank you. When I was younger, I thought the barbecue was on fire outside, as in, yes, it was burning. Yes, it was getting ready to cook things. But I thought that the flames from the barbecue had spread onto like the decking or something. So when I was younger, I ran, or I was going to run outside, but the patio doors were slid across, and that's just full glass, so I ran straight into the door.
Nice. Did it shatter?
No, but I really hurt myself.
Yeah, that's good.
No, it's not good. I mean, it's good the glass didn't shatter, that's for sure. Whoa, can you imagine the cost of that?
You know what? It's really just not any topic to do with anything there, but a seagull once flew into my glass door downstairs. Not brilliant. In this house, in one of my old houses, and my brother thought it was the cat.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, at least didn't like shatter the glass. That's good.
Thanks for the concern. What about you? Have you injured yourself in any stupid ways?
I've injured myself in many stupid ways. I've
poured
boiling water over my hand before.
Ouch.
Just completely missed the cup that I was pouring tea into, or I was pouring the hot water into. And when I was like, that did burn my hand a lot. But that's recovered since. It does like little bubbles, you know?
Yeah.
Horrible, that sort of stuff. When I was younger as well, I you know when you get like a packet of like bacon or something like that, yeah, from the supermarket, and it just doesn't peel.
Oh god, I hate it when that happens.
And it just tears off straight away.
Yeah.
Before you can peel it. I stabbed it with a knife. My hand was on the other side.
Oh, you idiot!
It went straight through, like into my finger. Not far, like just a tiny bit to like cut it, but that was it. Luckily, I got pushed off of a climbing frame before. I've climbed a tree and fallen out of it. I have hung onto a branch and then someone's like jumped up onto me, and the whole branch has just gone and snapped off.
Wow.
So yeah, I've done a lot of stupid things that have injured me. But thing is, it's not like a bad injury. It's like enough to be like, ow, but not bad, you know?
Yeah.
There's another time where I've run into someone because they weren't looking and neither was I. And we just headbutt and like full on scraped across the floor. There was another one that was in my head, but I've kind of forgotten what it was. Oh yeah, I jumped, you know when you get like down the beach here and there's I can't remember what it's called where it separates them. Is it the groins?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what it is? I'm going to search groin, and I'm sure there's going to be a bad.
Yeah, that's going to be a big mistake.
Groin beach. There we go. Let's have a look what that comes up. Yeah, the groins. I jumped off of one of them and smacked my knees into each other when I landed, which proper hurt. So yeah, I've done a lot of stupid things, but I've never broken a bone. Fallen off a stage before too. That was fun. Ouch.
Was it a high stage?
Nah, not really. Probably about like desk height. So
cool.
One of my friends, they were on the trampoline here once, and they completely missed the trampoline and went through to the springs, and like one leg for each side, you know.
Oh god, that sounds painful.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm glad that wasn't me.
Yeah. The next question was, if you had a 100% chance of the answer being true, what question would you ask?
Does the person that I like love me back?
Okay, fair enough. I would probably ask, will I be given £1 billion tomorrow?
No.
No, because the answer's true, so yeah.
Oh, smart. I would like to change mine, please.
No. You can have love. Well, is it unrequited or requited love?
It has to be like real, you know.
Exactly. So you've just earned yourself a girlfriend. Congratulations, Kai.
Oh wow.
And then third and final question: Dr. Pepper or no? Yes, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I like Dr. Pepper. I've kind of gone off it a little bit lately. I feel like it's just got a bit of a naff taste at the moment.
Yeah, as in ages.
Stock I've got.
It's way too sugary, but it's a nice treat.
I think the one I've got is flat, so it's kind of like flat's horrible.
That's your problem then.
Now.
Shut up. Thanks, Sadie.
Thank you, Sadie. From Rosie, she says, "What's the one thing in life that makes you feel brave?" I've got a good answer for this one, which I think will probably apply for both of us.
Okay.
By brave, I'm going to change it to more, what's the one thing that keeps you going, you know?
Okay.
There's a lot worse things in the world happening than something bad in our lives. And if those people can get through it, then we have no excuse, really. Does that make sense?
That's fair. Yeah, I can get where you're coming from.
I feel like there's a lot worse things happening to a lot of people. Like I keep seeing adverts of like children that are eating leaves because there's no other food in their place. If they can still survive after eating leaves, then, well, you know.
Yeah.
They've got a much harder life than we do. And if they've got a hard life, then, I mean, our life's nothing compared to that.
That's a good answer.
I think that's the only answer I can really give. There's not anything that makes me feel brave. It's just, you get on with it, don't you?
Yeah. And that's similar to what I was going to say. Not as in your answer was similar, but for me, like, when it comes to being brave about something or when it comes to trying to push on for something, I just think, like, well, tomorrow's another day. If I need to, I'll handle it tomorrow. But, I like to live life in the present.
Yes.
I worry about what's happening now rather than what's happening ahead.
And what's happened.
So I'll plan for what's going to happen ahead. But if, let's just say, this is what helps me with like management of stress and anxiety and time management. Because work, like last year and the year before, I should know specifically just last year, really. I forgot that we were in 2020. Was really, really, really stressful. And I had to basically stop worrying ahead, stop worrying about what was going to happen tomorrow until it was tomorrow. Because like a couple of nights, quite a few nights actually, I couldn't sleep thinking about the next day, knowing I had to do this, that and the other. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And it would give me like proper stress pains. So the thing which kept me going was trying to adjust the way I thought about things, taking each situation as it happened, and worrying about it
when it actually happens.
Rather than thinking about the next day. Obviously, I planned for it, but I wouldn't, try and worry about it. And that's helped a lot. But it's easier said than done. It's harder to get your head around the psychological change of dealing with the present rather than dealing with the present and the future at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess that's not really an answer to the question, but it's one thing that keeps me afloat. And, yeah, I'm not sure about Brave. It is literally just put your trust into things, I guess. Like, I'm just imagining... Yourself. Yeah. Trust that you can do it, and provided you've got the confidence in yourself, then you've done your best.
Yeah. Good answer. Good answer, sir. Thank you.
And good question. I really like that question.
Very good question.
Asteria, who's Kia. Who's your favourite character from a game or an animated show? Or just in general?
One of my favourite characters from anime is Toga.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a picture of Toga. And you probably will work out why. Right, I'm going to send you one picture, and you'll get no idea, yeah?
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah?
Okay.
And now I'm going to send you another one.
How do I describe this? So this person's got like fangs and has got like a heart shape, and oh my god. Okay, so this person... Is she a tattoo artist?
No. She's just a villain in a show.
So it looks like cute and cuddly, and then all of a sudden, here's my dark evil side where I like to lick blood. Okay, I can see why you probably like him. How do you spell it so people can Google it?
Toga.
Cool, so search that.
As in like the Roman toga, I guess is the word to use.
You got the right one if you see like a blonde-haired anime character.
Yeah.
For me, I'm probably just gonna go basic. And probably just
my
say
favourite character, basic.
I'd probably just say something like Patrick Star.
Oh, you know what? I like Patrick as well.
Because he's fun. Even though he's dumb as fuck,
he doesn't care about
like
anything. That's
such a fun character. Exactly. So I'm just gonna go with that, mainly because I can't think of anything else.
Twinkle, Patrick Star.
Yes.
I've made myself a sandwich.
See, fantastic.
What's that horrible smell? It's me.
Thanks, Kia.
So good. Thank you, Kia. Tubbs asks, can you balance a spoon on your nose? All right, ready?
Yes.
1, 2.
Oh. Let's try this again.
You know what? You said you want an idea for your channel name. How about Fraser doesn't know how to count?
Okay, done. Subscribe.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Cool.
Thanks, Tubbs.
Little life hack: just blow air on it and it'll stick.
Good hack.
Yeah, like kind of go as if you're gonna like steam up your glasses,
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Tubbs.
No, because let's be honest, how messed up is your sleep schedule right now?
Oh, seeing I went to sleep
I'll answer
at 7
first.
the other day. Oh.
I'll answer. No, you do it.
I was gonna say, seeing I went to bed at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. the other day to finish a video for Jack. You got that answer straight away. Amazing.
You literally would have went to sleep not long before I woke up.
Yep.
Mine's not that bad. I'm having a lot more late nights. I used to go to bed at or get in bed at 11, which is still late, I guess. But now, without fail, I'm getting into bed on a work night at half midnight, and sometimes 1 o'clock.
Handy being at home, isn't it?
And I'm staying up till 2 a.m. on weekends, which still isn't too late, but it's later than what I did before.
Yeah.
Is there any food that you love that others find weird? Example, I know it sounds nasty, but I liked canned oysters.
Ugh, hate oysters.
Ugh. Yeah. What do I love that other people find weird?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't think I have any
I guess, I don't know about you, but I think Americans might find crisp sandwiches weird.
Oh, they're great.
If you're American, we mean chip sandwiches, not
the
other one. But they used. I haven't had one for a very, very long time, but probably love them.
Yep, I agree. They're really good.
I can't really answer that one though, because I can't really think of anything on the spot.
Neither can I. I don't think I've got anything that's too weird. I'm not like the type of person who just has ketchup sandwiches.
Yeah.
That just sounds a bit strange.
It just sounds a bit
third...
bland.
That sounds horrible. Imagine it's just soggy bread.
Well, I guess when you get to the end of your sandwich and there's just a bit of bread and then there's some ketchup laid out onto it, maybe that kind of counts. I guess.
I don't know.
Disappointing is the word. Yeah.
And the third one was, what type of fantasy race would you be if you could? I'd just be an elf.
Yeah.
They always seem to get away with things.
Yeah, I'll be an elf. Why not?
Elven
or a leprechaun.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Nug.
Thanks, Nug. Jess asks, what is your favourite pizza company?
Domino's.
I like Domino's, but I don't like the price of Domino's,
Yeah, that's not the price, but the pizza's fantastic.
I like Pizza Hut a lot. I remember when we were in Birmingham, that was a really nice pizza.
That was good, to be honest. The thing I like about Pizza Hut is they add stuffed crust as well, and it's cheap.
Yeah, it's much cheaper.
But it's still Domino's all the way for me.
I do like Domino's. I just hate the price of it.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not changing my answer because I don't go to this place. When I went to Leeds, I went to this fancy Gino De Campo restaurant, and they did this proper Italian style pizza where it had it was all fresh ingredients on top. Can't remember exactly what it was, but it was all cooked it didn't look it looked like a pizza, but it wasn't exactly how you'd imagine a pizza because it was all ingredients flopped on top with different oils and stuff. Oh my god, so amazing. That's all I can describe because I can't remember what was on it.
You know what? You're right with Italian pizza.
Yeah.
When I was in Italy for a few days, we had a pizza night there, and the pizza was so good.
It's not just all the ingredients are held in place by cheese. It is ingredients are ingredients. They are toppings.
Yeah. So good.
And thanks, Jess. Final question.
Thanks, Jess. Go on.
The Rye Rover 360 to Kai, when's your band releasing new music?
Soon. We're writing stuff. We don't have a drummer at the moment, so I am currently learning drums to possibly do some drums. Otherwise, we're just gonna get a different drummer. You play drums?
Hire me.
You're hired. Well, I know a couple of people that can play drums already here, for reels. And I've said to them we're gonna do some stuff, but we currently don't have a drummer, and drummers are hard to find. So I'm currently learning myself as well, to get an idea for things, and then we'll get some other stuff done, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And finally,
have we got another one?
Yeah, we'll do one more to end off. We got we're almost at 50 minutes. We might as well make it to 50 minutes.
Let's do it.
Thank you, the Rye Rover. The Rye Rover.
Yes. Thank you, Rye Rover.
This is from Ethan the Plant. What's your favourite thing about where you live?
Well, it's out in the sticks, so there's not really a lot that's here. But it does mean that you can walk your dog in country fields and on country lanes nice and easily. And when I do have the motivation to go outside, it is really nice to go along those lanes when it's sunny.
I like the deer in your garden the other day. That was nice.
Yeah, there was a deer in my garden. It was quite nice, yeah. That's how out in the sticks I am. My local wildlife isn't just like seagulls and pigeons. It's squirrels and deer and foxes.
Well,
Really
same,
nice.
to be fair. We get squirrels and foxes. We don't get deer. Actually, I say that. There is a forest, like, really close that has deer in.
Nice.
Apparently there was a lion near me the other day.
A lion?
Yeah, apparently.
I was just about to shrug that off, but then I realised that you said there's a lion. What, a wild lion?
Apparently.
How?
No idea. It was in one of the forests close by.
Whoa, okay, fair enough.
So, don't go walking in the forest here.
No wonder you couldn't find any deers. They've all been eaten.
Well, maybe. I think my favourite thing where I live is the beach. I grew up to not like it, because it was always so packed, and I didn't really go down there. But now that I got a dog and stuff, and I do go down there, and we were told to move, I've really started to like it.
Yeah.
Because it's really nice just to go down there and hang out. So I really like the seaside, and I think it really just reminds me of home, you know?
I like going to the seaside. When I come down to yours is such a highlight. Just
It's
because
nice,
it's
isn't
it's so out of the ordinary to like walk.
And when you're
less than
next
5
to it, we can
minutes.
take Coda down there too.
Yes. It's so abnormal to me to like literally leave a house and be there in 5 minutes or less.
Yeah, it's nice.
Obviously,
But-
I've done that plenty of times when like gone to caravan homes and things like that. But to be in like a home that a friend or a family member owns, I'm pretty sure we don't have a family member that lives by the beach anymore, but we did. To have a friend that lives right next to the beach, that's a luxury.
Yeah.
Although to you, you're probably like, fuck the beach.
Well, I really like it now, but obviously I don't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know? If you want to take advantage of it, especially on like a nice day like we're having at the moment, we're having quite a few nice days, you've got to be down there early to get a spot.
Yeah.
Otherwise you don't get one. Or you got to go down there late when it's sunset, when people don't really care about it by that point, because they're leaving to go back home. So yeah. That is, I think that's it for today.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you very much, Ethan, for your question, and thank you every single one of you that has asked a question. Sorry if we didn't get round to yours, as always. It is just we are quite tight on how much time we have to answer. It's not what I said at the beginning, that was a joke, if you didn't understand that. And if you want to follow us on our Twitters, at Stuck in a Podcast for our actual Twitter, at IVXHD for Fraser, and at Kairos Best for myself. That is the best way to get in contact with us whenever you want to. And I never really know what to do because I don't really do the outro that often.
You've been listening to... Thanks so much for listening. Of course, follow us on Spotify as well. We upload every single Wednesday, so keep your eyes peeled for the next episode next week on Wednesday, the 1st of July.
Wow, is it really going to be July?
It's going to be July next time.
Oh my god.
Halfway through the year already.
And what have we done? Not much.
Nothing.
We picked up a dog.
Picked up a dog, got a virus. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. So stay safe, everyone. That was like perfect timing with the
great,
calls
wasn't
there.
it? Hive mind.
Yeah. Stay safe, everyone, and we shall see you next week. Goodbye,
Bye.
bitch.
You gotta sing that bitch up. That's a weird sentence.